Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the late the Sean of Diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one whom isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading may apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. Okay? So with that being said, guys, let's get started. So we have the Star and the Nine of Cups. Whoever you are shining very brightly, okay? You have some type of hopes, wishes, or dreams coming true. Your desires. Are coming true. Manifestations are coming true. The Devil in reverse also fell out, okay? Which is a good sign because whomever you are, you have no demonic attachments. You have no toxicity, bad habits, addictions, restrictions. You're not chained to the devil or anything demonic or sinister or evil or wicked. There's something that's very pure about you and who you are as a person, okay? Actually, with this devil being in reverse, your light could piss off other people's demons, okay? There could be a lot of jealousy or envy because you have some type of hopes, wishes, or dreams coming true. Yeah, Six of Wands here. Success, triumph, victory, public recognition is coming in for you as well. You could have some type of talent, skill, ability. Oh, Ten of Pentacles, my goodness. Okay, this is someone succeeding, someone progressing, someone making it without having to sell their soul is what I'm looking at. Okay, this is something that is hard to accomplish. Okay, one who is able to accomplish such a thing has been through hell and high water. Okay, have had to deal with all type of obstacles and challenges and setbacks and a lot of things. But I feel like whoever you are, you stayed focused, you stayed motivated, you strive to be a greater version of yourself, you believed in yourself. Whether you're religious or spiritual, whatever your beliefs, whether this be prayer, whether this be manifestation, whether this be meditating, whether this be positive affirmations, okay? It could have even taken you a long time to get to this point, to reach this level of accomplishment, okay? Because to reach this level of success without selling your soul and doing away with your morals and your beliefs and different things like that, okay, it takes self-sacrifice. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication, and it also takes lack and suffering and being without, possibly going a long time without having help or support or maybe even guidance or anything. It takes really hard work. You have to be strong to be alone. And a person that's in this position has worked very hard to be in this position. Okay? Without having to sacrifice another, sabotage another, or anything like that. This is awesome. My goodness. The Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Look, you're coming into some type of success, triumph, victory, or public recognition. You're also coming into a large windfall of money. You're going to have financial stability, security. and everything, because this wheel is turning in your favor. Y'all, I've like never even seen a reading like this, to be honest with you, okay? And you just seen me shuffle, like, seriously. So let's get some further clarification, guys, for this situation. And see what else is going on here. Spirit, clarify the star. What is this? What is the star about? Your occupation, your career, your job, what it is you do for work. Like I said, you could have a talent, a skill, an ability, or something, okay? But there's something, whether you do this as an occupation or you do this as a hobby right now, I feel like something is going to make you very successful. Whatever it is that you do, you are shining brightly doing it. You could be very good at what you do. Spirit, clarify the Nine of Cups. What is this hope, wish, or dream come true? You're coming into some type of high honor. This could be you receiving some type of award or some level of achievement. You've reached a goal or many goals, okay? You could be rewarded for something. You could get some type of plaque or medal of honor or something, but you're reaching something. Is a hope, wish, or dream come true. You prayed for something, you manifested something, you meditated on something, you desire something, and you're coming into high honor because of this work that you do. Spirit, clarify the Devil in reverse. It's interesting because I seen change first and then I seen poverty. You traveled along the path that is less traveled. It took you longer to get where you were going. It took you longer to accomplish what you were trying to accomplish, to reach the goals that you were trying to reach. Okay? A lot of people want things fast paced and they're willing to do whatever they have to do. You know, in this day and time, people know what they got to do to get it and they with it. Okay? Even at the detriment of others. Okay? To get fame, to get fortune, to get the deal, to get recognition, to get publicity, you would be surprised what people would do. Okay? But with this Devil being in reverse, you changed your life in its entirety. While other people went for the 360 deal, you did a 180 to a 360 in your life. This is someone who sacrificed self, okay? Because the Devil in the upright talks about addictions, addictive patterns of behavior. It talks about, and this could be addictions of all kinds, sex addictions, drug addictions, alcohol addictions, okay? Various different addictions. But it also speaks to toxicity and bad habits and something evil, wicked, sinister, dark, toxic, demonic attachments. With it in the reverse, with this change being here, I'm talking to someone who sacrificed themselves, who went without partying, went without kicking it, went without sex. Someone who has been celibate for a long time, purified their body, possibly the mind, the body, the soul, and the spirit. Someone who went without drinking, went without getting high. Someone who went without living carelessly and recklessly, doing evil things, wicked things, sinister things, demonic things. I'm speaking to someone who has no demonic attachments. I mean, you even have some people out here who, may be into the dark arts, casting curses and spells to get what they want. You didn't do that. There could have been outlets that were thrown towards you to take an easy way out in some type of way. Hey, if you sell out and be a part of this, if you do that, then you can get this or whatever. And somebody suffered. Somebody went without. Someone maybe went without friends, went without family, went without a lover, went without money at times, went with setbacks, suffering, pain, loneliness, hardships, headaches, a lot of things someone went through to make a complete change in their life. But it was still a struggle. It was still a battle, because this is a 9. You have the 9 of Cups here, and you have the 6 of Wands here. So the powers that be tried. They tried to recruit you, possibly on various different levels. And you did what you had to do to push through on your own. And guess what it took? You being in poverty. You being in this devil reverse energy meant you were in poverty. I told you had lack. A lack of help, lack of support, lack of finances, money, resources. Because of this change in you, you could have had persons who turned their back on you, family, friends, lovers. People who possibly took bribes, who have sold out to work against you just because you changed for the better. I'm going to tell y'all something very interesting that I found, and every once in a while I think about it. When I realized that I was a targeted individual, it was interesting to me. And I found myself speaking out loud, praying out loud, speaking to God, because it amazed me. And I would think to myself, I'm like, isn't it strange? Just think about it. Especially for those of you who feel like that you are a targeted individual. When you lived in sin, when you lived carelessly and recklessly, you had little to no problem at all. People wasn't stalking you or harassing you or following you or watching you, hacking you, tracking you, attacking you, blocking you, or none of those things. Just think about it. When you were partying, when you were smoking weed, when you was getting drunk, when you was having sex, all how you want to have sex, and just having you a good old time. Doing whatever you want to do because you're grown and you can do what you do. It's like seemingly you had little to no problem. And any problem that arose, it was like few and far in between. And it just kind of seemed like, life. Because some things happen in life. And even though it's screwed up in the moment, it's things that happen in life every day. You understand what I'm saying? You happen to lose a job. It's fucked up in the moment because you need to find another job. But a lot of people lose their jobs every day. If a relationship don't work out and there's a breakup, you know what I'm saying? It might hurt in the moment. It's sad or a headache in the moment, but that type of crap happen every day. You chunk it up as life. You understand what I'm saying? If you go out and plan sport in the park with your friend and you happen to trip and fall and sprain your ankle, or hurt yourself and you got to be off work for a little while or whatever, and your boss is on your case when you come, you can chunk that up to everyday life type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? But it's few and far between. This is not things that's happening to you like day after day, that day after day, every day, back to back to back. You're not deprived of sleep. If you think about it, when you lived in sin, you slept like a baby, didn't you? Slept like a baby. You think about it, when you lived in sin, you couldn't stop people from calling you, texting you, trying to holler at you. You could be right with who you in a relationship with, and somebody would still be giving you the eye trying to holler at you, or trying to get at you behind your person back or something like that. This is how it was. But the moment you realized that you was a target, all of a sudden you woke up one day, you had no friends, you had no associates, your co-workers was against you, your entire family was against you, your lover was against you. Every which way you dealing with a problem. And so I often think about that. I'm like, it's interesting to me that when you are of this world, or living in sin, as some who are religious would call it, other people just call it living, however you want to look at it, you seemingly have no problem. But if you notice, from the moment that you make a conscientious decision that you're going to live right, that you're going to do right, that you're going to change your life for the better, that the day that you look yourself in the mirror and you make a change in yourself and you decide to be the change that you want to see in the world, that's when the demons attack. Surely don't go through no awakening. Don't be awake and mess around and speak truth. Are you full-fledged a targeted individual at this point? But it's like, as long as you was brainwashed and dumbed down and under mind control, and you was of this world, and no matter how carelessly and recklessly you live, nobody bothered you. But the moment you said, I'm not drinking anymore, I'm not getting high anymore, I'm not partying anymore, I'm not living that lifestyle anymore. You know what? I love myself too much. I've had enough sex. What am I doing? Because this sex has gotten me nowhere. I'm no longer going to be good enough to screw, but not good enough to marry. I'm no longer going to put myself in these positions to be used up and abused. And then when it's over, you're the one that's got to pick up the pieces, start all over again, and you don't even got no benefits for it. You got shit to show for any of the things that you've been through in your life. The moment that you made that agreement with the Most High that said, you know what, no matter what I got to do to change, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to sacrifice me. You drop the bad habits, the toxicity, the addictions, it seems like that is when the enemy attacks. It's like that is when the devil sends every minion that is assigned to it at you. And it's like, this shit would make sense if y'all had showed up when I was living carelessly and recklessly, because then it would have looked like some type of intervention was going on. Oh, you doing screwed up things to me because I'm out here living carelessly and recklessly. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. Just think about it. It's like that's when the enemy attacks. When you are no longer of this world. I think about that all the time. One of the craziest things, a while after I went through my awakening, I did this major change. I would run into people who I used to be cool with or associates with every now and again, and it's like they would try to test me. And you got those people that say you got a buddy that you used to drink with, or used to hang out with, or used to smoke weed with. They'll come through and they'll conveniently have free alcohol, free bud to smoke, everything. Oh, let's go out, man. It's all on me. Don't worry about it. But you've changed your life. And you're like, no, I'm not with that. And really, I done cut off all toxic things, toxic people. I ain't living that lifestyle, like that or whatever. You know the most interesting thing I've heard people say? I miss the old you. First of all, that's not a real friend. That's not a real lover. That's not a real family member. Why? Because anybody who really care about you say that to you. They should be happy that you have changed for the better. That you are healed. That you are feeling better. That you are looking better. That you are doing better in your life. And then the other interesting thing is, they didn't treat the old you right. Because if they were, 9 times out of 10, you would still be living your old sinful life. Just think about it. If when you was living in sin, before you had this transformation in your life, if everybody was treating you right, and you were happy and you fulfilled and you were feeling good and every damn thing, you were likely to still be more inclined to be a part of that life. You understand that? This is the reason why persons who go to who are alcoholics and go to Alcoholics Anonymous, or persons who say are into narcotics and different things, and say they get court ordered to like rehabs and different things like that or whatever, they go through all their therapy and their sessions and things like that or whatever, they come up with a strategic plan for them upon their release. And the number one thing those people tell them is to not fall back into the same circles where they were getting high. The persons that they was getting high with. The persons that they're drinking buddies and different things. Why? This is the reason why you have so many people who relapse. Because they still got them demonic attachments on them. And you come back around, all they know is you used to get high. All they know is you used to drink. All they know is you used to be a party animal. All they know is whatever. And they want to suck you back into that life. And they are eager to drag you back to hell. See, these are shepherds for the devil. Now, once they're able to drag you back, they don't give a damn about you. They're going to go back to their narcissistic self, just like how narcissists do. But up until they can drag you back, they'll try again to get you back in that codependent type of energy. It amazes me. Y'all should think about that sometimes, okay? In the near future, distant horizon, you're coming into some type of success, triumph, and victory here, okay? I said all that to say, because through all of this, you have been in poverty. You can currently still technically be in poverty. Now, you don't necessarily have to be sleeping on the street, There are some people who, maybe living in their cars or vans or, whatever situation. And may be in a situation like that, okay? But just because a person is in poverty, it just means you're low income. You understand like that, okay? Somebody is about to come out of poverty. You heard people say from rags to riches, and like this is literally what is happening here for someone. Whatever it is that you do for work or you have been doing for a hobby, it is causing you to shine very brightly. It's going to make a hope, wish, or dream come true. You have stayed dedicated to it. You have been consistent with it. And it's bringing you success, triumph, and victory. And it's going to put you in a position of having a large windfall of money. Yeah. It's going to make you a privileged lady or a privileged man if you are a masculine who is resonating with this reading. This success, triumph, and victory is going to make you privileged. It's going to make your hopes, wishes, and dreams come true. All because of this pathway that you chose. Your path is clear. This door is open for you, and this light is shining brightly, just as brightly as the light that is within you. Okay? I'm telling you, you don't see this every day. Okay? And this is not some, you know, overnight success type of thing. I feel like somebody has had to work really hard for a very long time. I see 6s and 9s on here. Threes, 6s, 9s. Okay? Y'all know the entire universe can be broke down numerically. Should look into Nikola Tesla's 369 theory, okay, of the world. But something miraculous is happening here. And it's something that you have worked very hard at. Yeah. You are a star. Somebody is even stepping into stardom. There's something that you're doing. I don't even think that you have strived for fame and fortune or stardom. But there's something that you do, an occupation that you have, a job that you do that can make you a star. And that's going to bring in a lot of money for you. This hope is your dream coming true. It's going to bring you a lot of joyfulness. This is going to fulfill you. This is going to make you so happy. There are people who may want to reunite with you. Whoever you are a scholar. You are a specialist in your particular field of study or work or passion or whatever it is that you do. You have changed for the good tremendously. So we're clarify the 6 of Wands with the distant horizon. Spirit is saying that you are a sweetheart. And this success, this triumph, this victory, this public recognition is yours for the taking. Spirit, clarify the 10 of Pentacles with privileged lady. Gift. You have some type of gift. You're receiving gifts. You have some type of gift. This is going to bring you cheerfulness, happiness, abundance, new beginnings, fresh starts. You're someone who is very loyal, faithful, dedicated. There's a whole lot of conversation that is going around about this. You could even be stepping into a position of power or authority in some type of way. Somebody is getting a new home. You could be able to finally afford. This might be the first time you'll ever be able to buy your own home or own your own home. Yeah. That's what's going on here, guys. So let's get some further clarification. This jealousy, this envy that is lurking around, like we didn't get the 5 of Wands out here, but for you to reach the 6 of Wands, you have already surpassed the 5 of Wands energy. So that jealousy, that envy, that hostility from others is still lingering. You understand what I'm saying? From the 5 of Wands for you to get to the 6 of Wands. Look at this, fulfillment of wish. You have fulfillment of wishes coming in for you. Renewal, a spark is about to happen in your life. You're about to have a renewed energy here. As your hopes, wishes, and dreams come true. As you step into high honor. You had to do a lot of healing of your inner child. And that's the reason why this devil is in the reverse. Because before you was able to heal your inner child, to heal all those wounds and different things, trauma and drama and different things that you had to endure, you were probably stuck in that toxic energy. You've healed. And this is what has made you a scholar. This is what has enabled you to change for the better. This is what has assisted you to step out of poverty. This is happening in the present. Abundance and gratitude is on here as well. Okay, so give thanks, have appreciation for all that you have and all that you will have. You could be a water sign experiencing this. There are people spying on you, watching you. You remember. You have a remember and awakening here, okay? So you have had an awakening, a massive awakening. Self-worth, expectations, sitting here. The Ten of Pentacles, privileged lady. Okay, guys? Let's see what this occupation is about. Spirit, what is this occupation about? You could be a speaker. We have speaker at the bottom of the deck. Your life purpose involves your skill of oration. Thought that was orientation at first, but it's oration. Oration. Okay. You could be a speaker. There's a leadership position. I told you you could be stepping into leadership, okay? As well. Spirit, what else? You could be into creative expression. You could be a spiritual teacher. You are protected by your angels as you step into your life purpose. I keep seeing that as well. Spirit is saying that you are on the right path as well. Keep doing what you are doing because it's working, Spirit is saying. Okay? So there's something that you could do where you do some type of speaking. You could be a speaker of some sort. You're stepping into a leadership position. Spirit is telling you that you are on the right path. Okay? This success, triumph, and victory that you're coming into, you could have written books of some kind. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books here, okay? So you could have written books already. You could be writing books, okay? And as I said that, I see writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write, okay? So books, writing, speaking, leadership. Spirit say you're on the right path. You're on the right path. And we have spiritual teacher at the bottom of the deck, okay? You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars, okay? Now, for some of you, you know, that could, those things can be seen as 4 different professions. Okay? Some of you who resonate with this message may be doing, you know, into speaking. Okay? Whether you know, you are a motivational speaker, are you a life coach type of speaker, are you a spiritual teacher in some type of way, are you a religious teacher in some type of way? I mean, there's a lot of different people who speak, who are speakers on various different topics. So it doesn't have to be in any one genre. Okay? Leadership makes up of a whole lot of different positions. Okay? Is this a leadership in the education system? Is this leadership within the entertainment industry? Is this leadership within the government in some type of way? Is this leadership, you know, there's all different levels of leadership. Okay? Writing and books, it goes hand in hand together. Okay? Because obviously if you're writing, you know, you could be, you know, publishing books of some kind or what have you. Okay? So these could all be seen as different professions. Okay? Even if you don't particularly resonate with the writing, but you're totally into books. You like, say you work at a library. You're around books all the time. Okay? Or maybe you work at a historical type of museum that house, you know, specialized historical type of books and different, I mean, there's a lot of different things. Okay? Different professions that can come from these things here. Or someone could be doing all 4 of these things here, but Spirit is saying that you are on the right path nonetheless. Your third eye chakra is popping. Okay? Your third eye is open. I feel like you use your third eye activation in your speaking. Okay? This is the reason why you are coming into victory and success. You've had a major transformation. That's the reason why that devil is in reverse. Okay? You've had a transformation and a rebirth. Whoever you are not who you used to be. That person no longer exists. You have obtained some type of spiritual strength. And this is the reason why you're getting fulfillment of wishes. Sitting here with the 6 of Wands, I told you, success, triumph, victory, public recognition. The 9 of Cups talks about hopes, wishes, and dreams coming true. The universe has been working on your behalf. Yeah. You're coming into some type of material harvest, foundation, and achievement because you have stood your ground. Recognition and reward. You're receiving some type of recognition and reward. This is why you're coming into this material harvest. 9s are significant, I'm telling you. 9s and 6s. But you know, 9s can flip to 6s as well. There's a lot of 9s here. Third eye chakra, 6. Victory and success, 6. Fulfillment of wishes, 9. Okay? Even recognition and reward, 3. Material harvest, 9. Okay? You got the 9 of Cups and the 6 of Wands here. Okay? Somebody is making some very big accomplishments. Very big accomplishments. Let's see if Spirit have any other messages. Whomever you are, you can be a mother or a mother figure. However, you're someone who's very supportive. You're nurturing. You're a loving mother. You're creative, beautiful, fun, outgoing, open-minded, free-spirited. You're caring. You're pretty. You're smart. You're hardworking. And you're a good listener. Okay? We have the Temperance card here, okay? Spirit is saying you could be a chosen one, but you're an angelic being nonetheless. Whoever I'm speaking to, you could be a light worker, an empath, a spiritualist, a healer. There's some type of purity about you. You pour your love into others. You be an earth angel. You're full of faith and hope. You're sweet. You're honest. And you're one with the divine. There's a sense of innocence. Yeah, I told you, you're shining very brightly. Okay? Spirit is saying success is doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. Okay? This talks about you showing the world how worthy you are. Your creativities, your abilities, your talents, your artistries. This could be about your career, your hobbies, your skills, your trades. You're a superstar. And you're shining brightly. Okay? You're a magician. You have manifested this into your life by what? This says believe in yourself. By believing in yourself. Because you have all the tools. You've always had all the tools to manifest what you want in your life. You could have some type of healing techniques, protection, work, healing work that you do, spiritual practices. But you're someone who's a jack of all trades, okay? So whether you're into prayer or meditation or spirituality, you get some type of divine guidance, Spirit is saying. And I feel like you implement that into your work. Spirit is saying that you are capable of amazing things. All you have to do to succeed is stay humble, hustle hard, and be kind. Somebody could be a content creator. There's a lot of eyes on you. You could also be a pet lover, particularly cats. The sun. Brand new beginnings, fresh starts, second chances, peace, harmony, divine light, happiness, illuminated energy, okay, fulfillment, newness, love, passion, romance could even come in for you at some point. Relocation, travel, just you full of life, abundance, peace of mind, amusement, creativity, laughter, cheer, and joy is coming in for you. Okay? So that's happening for somebody, honey. I know somebody may be feeling like, it sounds a little too good to be true, but you see me shuffle every card. There are billions of people in the world. This is happening for someone. Someone who has worked very hard, I remind you. And it's interesting because it's like Spirit wanted me to give this message just to give the message. There are no face cards here. None. And I literally have every element on the board. Water, earth, fire. There's no air here. Which is interesting. Especially with the devil being in reverse, okay? Because Lucifer is called what? The prince of the air. Very interesting. This means somebody stood 10 toes down, 2 feet on the ground by themselves. Juggled, struggled, suffered, went with a lack of this, that, or the other, and continued to strive and do the best they could on their own, without the help or the support of anyone else, because there are no other face cards here. But this energy belongs to somebody. You're someone who believes. You're someone who has faith. Even when nothing is seemingly going right for you, somehow you still have faith that things could change, that things could get better. So hopes, wishes, and dreams are coming true for you. Why? Because you have worked hard. I'm telling you, a person has to work really hard to get the devil in reverse. Okay? To get the devil in reverse, a person has to work hard. Do you know how many people are stressed out, are depressed, are lonely, are hurt, are sad, are without? And they look for anything that they possibly can to numb the pain. And that's how addictions form. Somebody has beat demonic attachments, has beat addictions. Somebody has beat stereotypes. People around you may have expected you to be nothing and forever be nothing. You didn't argue with nobody. You didn't cuss nobody out, call nobody out their name, call them no lie. And you didn't particularly feel like you had to prove yourself to them, but you worked for yourself and proved yourself to you because you knew within that was a damn lie. That you can do all things through a higher power that strengthens you. Because Lord knows, without the strength of a higher power, many of us been wiped out a long time ago. Sometimes I don't even know where my strength comes from. Because I do what I got to do, but I need to do, and I'll give you a perfect example. My daughter, I shared some of the pictures, a few of the pictures, had a field trip for her school. It was an end of the year field trip. They went to the zoo. Last weekend, y'all, when I tell y'all I hadn't had any sleep, I was sleep deprived for, might as well say 2 days. 2 days, more than 24 hours. I had not slept. Had not. And I know they deprived me of sleep like that in the hopes that I would fall asleep in the wee hours of the morning, because usually when I can get to sleep or whatever, most people is getting up to start their day. It might be 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 sometimes, when I doze off to sleep, and I'm right back up by 9 because my daughter has to have her medication no later than 9 o'clock. So I'm right back up, even if I get a couple hours of sleep. Y'all need to understand that the only type of people who stay up like that are drug addicts. And I'm talking heavy street drugs. I can pass any drugs. I don't have a lick of liquor, drugs, no nothing in my system at all. And can literally be up for days at a time without particularly being tired. You ever been tired but can't go to sleep? Y'all, I kid y'all not. But there was something I needed to do for my daughter. So she could mix and mingle with her teachers and other staff and see other students. And, it was semi-educational, seeing the animals and all this other kind of stuff or whatever. Something for her. I didn't care. I got my ass up. And I hadn't had no sleep at all. So sometimes, you just do what you got to do. You don't know where the hell your strength comes from. Because trust and believe me, that strength that day came from somewhere else. That wasn't just my strength. Some things you just can't explain. Some things science can't explain. Okay? But when you don't give up, the moment you give up, the moment you say, "Oh, forget it, I'm through trying," that's what the enemy wants. And then you in the perfect alignment for temptation to come along and drag your ass back to hell. Then you have to start the lessons all over again. You have to start the process all over again. You have to start the test all over again. I don't know about you, but I don't like being tested. I'd rather take a test. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather do my best, strive for the greatest, take that test, pass that test, and move the hell on. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, guys, this is what is going on. This is what is happening for someone. Okay. So I do, for those of you who resonated with this message, I do hope that this is giving you the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to a situation that you could be dealing with. Have gratitude. I just seen that. Gratitude. Okay? Be grateful for all that you have. Okay? There's good fortune that is coming in for you. You're coming into a celebratory energy. It's gonna be a celebration. You have a lot of competition around you. I must say that. You have a lot of competition. But angels are working miracles on your behalf. Open your heart and expect a miracle, Spirit is saying. Creative wonderment. Follow your passion. There's something about your originality. Something about your originality. Opportunity knocks. Spirit says go for it. You have Archangel Raphael around you. I also see here self-reliance. Don't be afraid to fly solo. Okay? That's why I told you, you got to be strong. To stand on your own. To be alone. Sometimes. Okay, guys? You have Archangel Raphael with you, the provider of healing of the mind, the body, spirit. Okay? So good things coming in for some of you, collective. I do hope that this is giving you the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to a situation that you may be dealing with. Whoever you are a free spirit. I keep seeing healing here. I mean, either you have some type of healing power or ability. I know that you have healed. But you have two different cards here. You've healed from childhood traumas. You've healed your inner child. But this is two different cards here that says healing. You're a healer. You have the ability to help and to heal others. Healing. Blessings. There are blessings that are coming in for you. As well do I see love. I feel like you give love and you are going to get love as well. And you're content. Look, contentment is at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you, with contentment, you're not the type of person who force or push to have any particular thing of this or that. You're content, satisfied with what you have, yet you still strive to be the greatest version of yourself. And doing so will bring you in more. Did I understand? You understand what I'm saying? When a person is humble, when you are content, when you are humble, and you have gratitude for what you have, yet you are still staying focused, working hard, and striving to better yourself daily, you are putting yourself in the position to gain, to obtain, to earn more. Thus, without you even trying, or particularly, you know what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, people who strive for fame and fortune, all they know is fame and fortune, all they see is fame and fortune, all they care about is fame and fortune, all they want is fame and fortune. Number one, they're willing to do anything to get it. In the easiest and fastest way possible. And number two, they wanted so desperately that they worked themselves to death and put themselves through all type of obstacles just to have the feeling of having that. And if they are fortunate enough to get it, they don't know what they would do without it. You understand what I'm saying? When you are humble, when you are content, it's not necessarily about how much you have or what that you have. But when you are content, when you are humble, yet you are staying focused, you open new doorways and you put yourself in a better position to have more. And this is the reason, this is technically the where jealousy and envy comes from. Because then what you have is a lot of jealousy and envy, if you notice, come from people who have more than you, who then finds themselves getting upset with you for having the audacity to be good at whatever it is that you're doing or whatever, and be going about it in a different route that they would, and they don't want you to have nothing that they have. And they take it personally, as if you are coming to take something that belongs to them that they have. They don't look at things in an approach where this world is a big enough world for anybody to succeed, for anybody to make it. If your hard work can bring wealth, then surely my hard work could bring wealth too. If I would not hate on your position and your wealth, then why is it that you would try to stop, block me, or hate on me and my wealth? It does not make sense. But that is what goes on in this world. A lot of people want everything for themselves and nothing for nobody else. And that's not right. That's not fair. But it goes on every day, guys. Okay? It happens every day. So anyway, guys, to wrap this reading up, like I said, I hope this helped you. I hope this can heal you or help and heal someone close to you. Okay? I hope this is giving you the truth and the clarity that you were seeking. Okay? With that being said, guys, for those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any persons who is interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do thank you in advance. You can do so through Cash App, which is $tiffdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond, or through Zelle, which is tiffanyziegler60@gmail.com. Okay, guys? Your overall message here, look at that. Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands here, okay? So this is the second card that you have that talks about gratitude, okay? Be grateful, be thankful, be appreciative for what you have as well as what is coming to you, okay? You have worked extremely hard, okay? You have worked extremely hard for what you're going to receive. With vast vistas here, you could be expanding your horizons as well. You could be moving, traveling, relocating, especially with some of you being put in a position where you're able to have your own home and different things, okay? But remember to have grace and gratitude no matter what you do. Okay, guys? As always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings, watch the company you keep, watch the surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, You ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.